I chose UCLA basically derived on my mother's dream of attending the university. And so she is originally from Kenya. She always had hopes, always had dreams of attending UCLA. Sadly, she never fulfilled that, but I kind of picked up in my mom's footsteps and decided to pick up the mantle. And always throughout high school, it retained as my dream school and my number one school. But as other schools start to come into the prospects, it was dipping as number one, but at the end of the day, I had to decide to just live my dream, right? My mother's dream as well. And so that was quite an easy decision for me once I got that acceptance letter that I was meant to be a Bruin. I think diversity is a key component into higher education. Just plain and simple, because you can't get the full perspective, the full picture, without having those different perspectives. And so, and by having those different perspectives, you need diversity. That's, I think, a direct correlation that you need. And so having kids from all different socioeconomic backgrounds, raised differently, different environments in which they grew up, right? It helps build an experience for the whole entire student body to greatly appreciate that through our differences, we are stronger when together. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but I think UCLA is an example for the country, right, for universities across the nation, about how there is a formula that we have right here, and it's definitely, it's set by example by what you see produced out of UCLA from our professors, from our faculty, from our students, right? There's something that we have right. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what in the equation's right, but if we're producing and we're still the best in academics and athletics and still a presence worldwide, I think we're getting something right. For me personally, I haven't experienced any sort of friction due to my composition as a human being. But as far as my community as a whole, the Black community, the African community, American community, I found that any time when there is friction, that there's a very swift and response by the administration to come and settle any uneasiness, also by the student government, which is comprised of kids from all different backgrounds. So whenever there is a situation where there is some sort of friction, right, it's very quickly resolved in a beautiful manner. And by no means does the trouble of one circumstance define the relationship of different backgrounds overall here at this university. And I think every time there is an incident, right, it's a learning experience for everyone as a whole. And so I feel extremely blessed and fortunate to have an amazing 2 years and hopefully have another amazing 2 years here at this university.